Welcome to my channel. I'm the Faux Homesteader, and this is the first episode of the Little Cabin Chronicles. So about a month ago I purchased this little cabin, and I've been slowly coming back and forth on the weekends trying to get some things accomplished. So I thought I'd give a tour as the very first video. So let's go on inside. So I've already had some people come and do some work, so the condition that you're about to see is not the condition in which I purchased the cabin, but I will explain what's been done already. So the cabin is about 675 square feet, and that includes the loft area. It's fully furnished with electrical supply as well as plumbing, which is a really great deal. In the back of the cabin there is a huge Quonset hut, which is about 60 feet by 35 feet, and that will be a part of a second video when I do a tour of the property. So the cabin sits on about 2 acres, mostly grassland, a few tall pine trees, but let's start inside and I'll tell you what's been done, the work that's been done to the cabin. So as you can see, the cabin was originally equipped with all regular size appliances, so the size that you would normally find in a home. I have recently purchased new appliances. As you can see, there's the refrigerator, stainless steel, as well as the oven, which is gas, also stainless steel. The microwave that you see was a part of the original purchase, and this microwave will eventually be replaced with a stainless steel microwave that I recently purchased. As you can see, the cabin was equipped with cupboards. The high cupboards, the low cupboards have been removed, as well as the sink, as you can see there, in preparation for some new cupboards. So the lower cupboards were not salvageable. They were a little bit more damaged than what I originally had thought. And so when I had the floor taken up, which was replaced with the proper type of flooring called something called backer board or cement board for tile, as you can see here in the living area, it's just plywood on the floor because I wasn't certain about what type of floor I would have for the living area. But that's what I had done. So the tile, or for the entire cabin, was filled with tile. And when the gentleman came to kind of level the cabin out, he discovered that on top of the plywood there was OSB board, and then on top of the OSB board there was tile. And apparently OSB board is not appropriate for tile. So what he did is he took up all the tile on the lower floor and replaced it with plywood if necessary in some areas, and in the kitchen and the bath I had him put down the cement board or backer board because I know in the kitchen and bath I want to have tile as the flooring. So anyway, let's have a closer look at what we've got going on here. So the cupboards, the lower cupboards were originally here, and they stopped where that plywood is, actually a little beyond. You can see a little bit of caulking right there. Those have all been removed. They were not salvageable. And so what I need to do now is I need to buy some new cupboards to replace them with, and I'm not yet sure about the configuration of the kitchen. Anyhow, the cupboards will be purchased after I put down the tile. But I will be removing these upper cupboards, which they're kind of in good shape, but I wanted to have more of an open concept to the kitchen, so they will be replaced with shelves, open shelves. So since I have taken out the lower cupboards, that means that I can kind of configure the kitchen to a new arrangement if I want to. And so I've been considering that and kicking around that idea, and I have not yet decided upon which type of configuration that I'll have. You can see that there's one window in the kitchen. There is a fake window that is actually the breaker box. And then if we swing around here, you can see the living area, which has a gas fireplace and a fake chimney, which I will take advantage of that and try to make that look like an additional chimney. The fireplace, you can see, is very small in comparison to the mantle and the surround, and so if I take you close, you can see that on each side of the fake fireplace there are some cupboard space, which I will not keep. And what I'll do is probably cut the cupboard portion off on both sides. You can see on the side also, it looks like a cupboard area. Or it is a cupboard area. And so you can see that the cupboards run pretty deep, and which means that I can probably cut the cupboards off to make it look like a normal size fireplace. And my hope is also to raise the fireplace up a little bit higher so it sits kind of in the middle of the mantle. A little bit higher off, away from the floor, that is. So sorry about the mess, but you know, anytime that you start to have construction and things like that going on, things get untidy. But this is the living area here. You can see it has the vaulted ceilings, a couple of windows, bay windows, not bay windows, but dormer windows. And then some more windows. Here's the fake chimney here. I had a mini split system put in to help cool the cabin. Originally there was just a window unit, which was not going to be sufficient to keep the place cool. And I'm in a hot climate, so we really need air. As I swing around here, you can see there's a back door that leads to a deck. And when I do my property tour, I'll take you out there and show you what needs to be done. As we swing around here, so there's the kitchen area we just came into. Here's the front door that I just came into. And you can see here it has a bathroom, and I'll take you in there. You can see it has a shower. It's equipped with a shower, a vanity with a mirror, and also a toilet. So once again, I had the tile removed from the bathroom floor, and I'll replace it with new tile. That is the hot water tank that was originally in the kitchen underneath the lower cupboards. And it's a 20-gallon tank, which may not be sufficient to provide hot water for very long. So I'm kind of trying to consider what I want to do. Do I want to hook this tank back up, or do I want to try to get something bigger? Here's the shower that also may be replaced as well. I have not yet decided about that either. So let's go out of the bathroom. And I'll take you up to the loft area and give you a tour of the loft area. You can see the loft area, you access it with this kind of this ladder. So we'll go up there and we'll see what we have going on there. So as you can see, the loft area is a pretty good size. And I've already been up here doing some work. It was covered in carpet, which I have taken off of the floor. And I'll swing you back around here to show you how it looks out over into the living area. There is a railing that goes across here that has kind of been taken down or has fallen down, and so I'll have to replace that to make it safe. But you can see here's the platform for the bed, which will accommodate a queen-size mattress. So that's pretty big. It has some pull-out drawers for your clothes, pretty deep. So that'll be pretty convenient. And then another dormer window here. So as you can see, a lot of work needs to go on, a lot of painting needs to go on. And so we're going to work on that in the coming days. So here's another storage area here that of course needs to be cleaned up. But there's pretty good storage in this place. So I guess that concludes the property tour. At least the cabin tour, not the property tour. The property tour will occur in a separate video. But today I'm going to work on pulling down the upper cupboards in the kitchen and trying to do cleaning because the cabin desperately needs to be clean. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching my channel. I'm the Faux Homesteader, and this is episode 1 of the Little Cabin Chronicles. And I hope that you'll tune in for future episodes as I not only renovate the cabin, give it a cuter appeal, but also work on the property as well. So Thanks a lot. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.